Let's have a closer look at how to grow peonies from their bulbs, more rightly termed tubers. What do peony bulbs look like? These beautiful plants come from Europe, Asia, and parts of Western North America. They are showy and often fragrant. They range from glorious reds, purples, yellow, mixed, and white colors. Peony plants thrive in slightly acidic soils of about pH 6.5 to 7.0 with good drainage. They do well in full and partial sun and are ideal for growing on borders, hedges, walkways, and other areas. There are herbaceous peonies that emerge from the ground each spring, grow into a little bush or flower, and then need to be trimmed back in fall. When to plant peony bulbs? If you buy peony roots in the fall, they tend to be from strong, healthy plants dug up at the end of summer. By planting them in the fall, you have now basically mimicked their natural cycle where they die back and overwinter underground. From zones 3 to 8 this rule applies. Above zone 8 you will have to try and find cold patches in your garden to plant them. When to plant peony bulbs in zone 7? The rules for zones 3 to 8 naturally apply to zone 7 too. Plant your peonies in autumn, although you should be able to get away with later planting. Where to plant peonies? Peonies are hardy plants that thrive in ideal conditions. Plant your peonies in a spot that receives lots of sunlight. If your area receives sweltering summers, pick a spot that gets about 6 hours of sun with a shady afternoon. How to plant peony bulbs? Planting peonies is best done in the fall season. This allows the roots to overwinter and emerge in spring. When planting your peonies, add some composted manure or organic matter to make the soil rich. Plant your peonies at least 1 to 4 feet apart in your garden. Set your bulbs or peony roots into the soil at a depth of up to 1/2 to 1.5 inches, ensuring the eyes face the skies. Water them well and pack the soil firmly around the roots. Check on the plants regularly to see if they germinate strong shoots and water them as needed. How to store peony bulbs? You can dig up and divide your existing peonies to create more for your garden. You can also purchase a bag of peony roots or bulbs. Peony roots or bulbs rarely require division, and they don't like root disturbance. You can grow your peony plants in the same location for many years. However, you can move or divide them if necessary. Remove the peony root or bulb using a fork or spade. Shake it gently to remove the soil. Look for the bulbs on the roots and cut apart the clump with a sharp knife. Ensure each section contains at least 2 to 5 buds. When are peonies in season? Many nurseries offer early, mid, and late blooming varieties that allow you to extend out the peony season over many weeks and enjoy the bloom as long as possible. Peonies tolerate cold winters because they need cold weather to form their buds. Supporting your peonies. When the plant has filled out or is in bloom, it is impossible to set up an effective support system. Each year, it's advisable to apply all-purpose fertilizer or a top dressing with compost as peonies require good health. If you mulch your peonies' flower beds, ensure you keep the mulch away from the base of your peonies. Types of peonies. Herbaceous type. They die back to ground level each winter. Tree peonies type. They are taller and woodier and retain their frame throughout winter. They are small shrubs, actually not trees. Intersectional hybrids. They are a crossbreed between the tree and herbaceous types. Common varieties for peonies you can plant. Early Scout. A very early blooming with red single flowers. Firelight. An early bloomer with pale pink single blooms. Elsa Sass. Late season blooming produces double, pure white, camellia-like flowers. Rare flower of Frosty Dew. A late season blooming that has a 3-foot plant with bright pink fragrant flowers. Carl Rosenfield. A mid-season blooming plant with double large crimson blooms. Norma Voles. Mid-season blooming that has large, white, fully double flowers. Planting a peony hedge. You can plant tree peonies to create a hedge. You can plant them quite close together, 1.5 feet apart, and then they will form a nice dense barrier. Peonies are not bulbs, they are tuberous roots. So choose the right planting location and prepare the soil. They will be more vigorous, healthier, and more floriferous if you provide them with ideal growing conditions. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.